Welcome to the Beach House with Mo and Steph. Come on in, pour yourself a drink, and join us out on the deck as we inspire, encourage, and empower one another to live authentic, audacious, above-only lives. It's all right here at the Beach House. Welcome to the Beach House with Mo and Steph.
Hello.
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 Yes, indeed.
Hey, we got a crazy episode today, and
Yes.
it's near
What's
and
with
dear,
that laugh?
near and dear to our hearts. And the episode is called "Help! I'm over 50 and single, ready to mingle."
Wait, no. Whoa. What's the ready to mingle?
Oh, I'm ready to mingle. I don't know about her. I'm ready to mingle. Right.
That's a no.
I'm ret. I'm ret
You-
to
you
mingle.
ret. See
I'm
that?
ret.
She's red.
I'm ret.
I ain't having it.
I'm
There
ret
we
to
go.
mingle.
How's that?
I don't really want. See, that's the thing. I don't really want to mingle. I just want somebody.
Oh, so okay.
I don't really want to mingle. I don't want to
wanna
have to
mingle?
go through the stuff that it takes to get them.
Oh.
I just want them to appear
Oh.
and be ready and set. That would be my goal.
Okay. Is that a thing?
If
Is
it
that
is,
like a magical?
if it is, I'm gonna make it one.
Okay.
Cause you know.
Yeah. I mean, I would have, like, Jesus would have to lay him, like, on the doorstep with a bow
That would be fine.
and, like, laying there, like, yo.
That would be
'cause
fine with
literally,
me. That would be fine with me. The bow.
The bow?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's the bow at?
Just naked with a bow.
Where's the
No.
bow? No. Naked with the bow. Okay. That's different.
Lay it out. Lay it
That's
out.
a little
lay it out,
different.
Lay it out. Lay it out. It's like, you know, I don't think either one of us ever imagined that at this stage of our life we would be single.
No.
That was not my plan.
That wasn't even like the connection to my name to say
No.
that.
No.
I was a
Clearly,
I was a Mrs.
Clearly,
I
a
was
gross
Mrs.
error has been made.
Yeah.
And you know, the funny thing is, I don't even know what I am anymore.
Oh, is there a thing for that?
Am I still technically a Mrs.? Or,
No.
Because I know when you're a widow, they still call you Mrs. So-and-so. I don't even know. I don't know what I am.
Dude, that's deep.
I don't even know.
Hey, put that in the comments because we don't know what the heck it is.
Are you still a Mrs. when you're a widow? I don't know. We're
I
gonna
know
have to
I'm not a Mrs.
We're going to have to ask Google.
Hey Siri,
What is the actual term for that?
What is
Because
that?
I don't even know. Look
That's-
that up, producer Zach.
that is interesting. I don't know about that one.
I don't know. I've
I know
seen it.
I know it's not Mrs. though.
I've seen it in different ways.
Is that
so
the MS?
I think I don't know.
Miss?
I don't know. All I know is I never thought that would be me.
I didn't either.
I never thought that
I
would be me.
didn't.
I planned on growing old with my man.
Yeah, for sure.
I planned on being Ma and Pa from Little House on the Prairie.
Brr.
And,
Yeah.
you know, that was what we was going to do.
That
we
was
were
the
going to
plan.
have grandkids and be the house that everybody came over
Yep.
to. And, you know.
I was gonna cook with all my little grandkids.
Exactly. That was the
With
plan.
grandpa.
That was the plan. And I think that one of the things that most people miss in this transition is that you have to be afforded the opportunity to grieve
Yeah.
the loss of your plans.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Because
never talked about.
It's a legitimate loss.
It is. Your whole future
Yeah.
just got
You set up a vision around this.
yeah.
You set
Everything
up
you
a
do, your
whole
job, your everything.
vision
Yeah.
around the future that
your
you
family.
planned. And, you know, being married as long as we were, you know, close to 30 years, that vision is set in stone.
Yeah.
That vision is clear. You can see it. You can smell it. You can taste it. You know everything about it. And then, bam, it's
Yeah.
gone.
And it's part of your goals. your family goals, your business goals.
Everything is set up around that.
Everything's family oriented. And from you and I, we are extremely family oriented. And that element, that piece of the puzzle being gone,
everything was set up
mind-boggling.
around that. And it's a death.
It is a death.
It is a death because it's gone, it's lost, it's not coming back.
No, that's it.
I know mine's not coming back, that's for sure.
No, mine's not. It's a done deal.
So you have to allow yourself that time to actually grieve what you have lost.
Yeah, and this is the thing that I'm finding from the divorce side of the double D, is for some reason people are like, you should be over it by now. Or it was like it's a year or 2 years, you should be over it.
Yeah, again.
And you should get out of my
grieving.
face. It's like, dude, like, are you serious?
I lost my whole life.
My whole life.
The vision
gone.
that I had for my future, I lost my dream.
Yeah.
And you're going to talk about, whoops, moving on.
Move on. Move on, Mom. It's like, it doesn't work that way.
How do I do that?
It doesn't
work
that way. And the thing that I'm finding out too now is that, like, you think you're over it. Well, you're never over it because it's part of who you are.
You think you're good, and then something will
happen. And then a grandkid, because now my grandkids can communicate, right? Girl, this happened a month ago, right? And my granddaughter, I went up to visit, and one of my granddaughters was like, so, Grandmommy, why are you not married to I don't know what they call him, Papa or Grandpapa or Papa? And I'm like, I was not.
You're like, I don't even know
I was not prepared ever for this question.
I don't even know what to say.
I was not prepared for this, and I was just like,
because he wrecked our home. You know,
I'm like,
you can't tell a
you
child
can't
that.
say this. You can't say none of this, right?
You can't tell a child that
because he married the person. Right. So this person is now ingrained in your family tree, dog, in my family tree now, right?
And that's why I was telling you, it's like, well, you know, that's when you just say, you know, Grandmommy doesn't really like to talk about that right now because it still hurts my feelings.
Yeah.
But maybe later we can talk about it.
Well, what I did do is after the shock of like standing there like this child has like shut me down right now.
Mouth open.
This like 5-year-old has shut me down. I was like, you know, like wait on the movie with anxiety, you know. And so I'm standing. I'm like, oh my God, right? So I go to I go to my daughter, and I'm like, okay, so like, she asked me this question, and so I know that since she asked me, she's asked you before. What do you say? Oh, I just tell her that when she's older, that I'll tell her about it because right now you're too young to understand. Right gosh. Now, while she's telling me this, I'm like, okay, that might work. That might work, right? That might work. I'm thinking, hey, okay, yeah, right. Good, right?
Not
so I walk out of the kitchen and I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna go sit and play with her, or whatever. And she wraps it back around. So why are you not with Grandpa Papa? Grandpa Papa or whatever. Forget. And my mommy tells me that I'm supposed to know this when she's going to tell me when I get older. And I'm older. I'm old enough to know, and I want to know. And I'm like, oh.
It's like, little girl.
What the heck?
Little girl.
And for the first time, I didn't cushion it. I didn't like, what do you call where you're in the, because for a long time you're in protective mode.
Right.
I just said, you know what? No. That is a question that you need to ask Papa. Yeah. He can give you the answer to that. Okay, baby?
Go ask him why we're not together.
Because I can't protect anymore. Mm-mm. You know, and it's one of those things, the way I handled it. I handled the divorce only how God wanted me to handle it. So you know what that means, right? Totally against the grain of the natural. And totally. And that's because I had to look towards the future, right? And so I'm like, dude, if I can't say nothing. I can't say anything because...
But that was so smart, though. It's like, you're going to have to ask
That'll rip everything that I planted.
Yeah, you're going to have to ask Papa why we're not married anymore.
We're going to ask Papa that one.
Give that one to him.
Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't expecting that kind of crap.
It's crazy. It is crazy because this is like the last thing that you imagined, and then now here we are.
I can't even explain it.
And so now, after all of the work of building a vision and of the life that we wanted, now you got to build a brand new vision.
Whole new one, and like by yourself.
A brand new vision.
That's just you, though. That's the hard part.
It's like, what does that even look like?
I don't even know. And in a whole new time area, zone, era, however you want to say it.
What does that even look like? I have to craft a whole new scene. I have to paint a whole new picture.
Dude, down to, I always wanted a house that was like the hub, right?
Yep.
And the hub is where the family can come
everybody
in.
comes.
Like for Christmas and everything or whatever. And like the neighbors or the neighbors that you know already and their kids.
Like Christmas with the cranks.
Christmas with the cranks, for real. I'm telling you.
Everybody
with the Christmas decorations and everything, right? That was the vision, right, that we had.
Yes.
Dude, I started thinking about, buying a home and now as a single person and everything. And I'm like, whoa, dude, I just changed out the kind of house I got to look for.
Yeah.
Because it's different now. It's
It
like,
is.
I don't need the big backyard.
It's just you.
I don't need the house that's near the school. Nope. I don't need the house. I mean, I'm like, I'm even thinking of like a townhome or something like that. That's a whole different.
It's just me.
It's just me. That's a whole different vision. Whole different vision. I don't. But I do have to have my kitchen.
Oh yeah,
I have to have my kitchen.
But that's part of the new vision that we craft.
That's part of the new vision.
And it starts with asking the question, what do I want?
You don't know.
Because it's not wrapped around anybody else anymore.
Right.
It's not wrapped around any kids. It's not wrapped around a husband. It's just me.
Yeah.
So what do I want? I know, like the first couple of years after John passed, I was just like trying to figure that out. What do I even like anymore?
And that's the part that takes the time.
Yeah.
That's part of the grieving too,
I don't even know what I like. Because I'm so used to building my life around these people.
Yeah.
So what do I want from my life? Mm-hmm. What's fun to me?
Yeah. And I even have to develop a new kind of confidence.
Yeah. I had to build a confidence real quick because I found that I went backwards. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I went through all this stuff to build my foundation up, who I was. And as soon as that happened, I felt like I was back in high school again.
Jesus
and
Lord.
It's like, all of a sudden I didn't know who I was anymore.
Yeah.
And I felt like this little handicapped girl who nobody's ever going to love.
Yeah.
And he was like,
tell him about when you said you went to the grocery store for the first time without John.
Oh, man. Going to the grocery.
You called me from the grocery
I called
store.
you from the grocery store in tears.
Yeah.
Because I didn't recognize how much I actually depended on him, the system that we had set up. Mm-hmm. Because we flowed so well together. It's like he became my eyes. And so all I had to do is think something and mention it, and he's already got it.
Right.
And so I went to go to the grocery store, and I was with one of my kids, and I'm looking for stuff, and I did not know where to find it because I couldn't see all the stuff. I'm like, I know where it's, the vicinity where it's at, and I'm trying to explain it to my child, and they're on their phone. I got to take them up to the store, and I'm trying to find stuff by myself, and it's taking forever. I'm using the magnifier on my phone and everything, and I just got so frustrated.
Yeah.
And I just started to tear up in the store because I'm like, what is my life going to look like?
Right.
And it's like, they couldn't understand.
They can't understand.
They didn't even know. And so I just called, I called you, and I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing.
Did I walk you through
I think
You were looking for a spice or
we
something.
were just talking, and I'm like, I'm looking for this stuff. I can't even find it. I have
it's
no
probably
clue where
next
it
to
is,
the
and I'm
so-and-so.
upset.
Okay.
And blah, 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 I
Yeah.
can't find things, and it's taking me forever to get. I was just a mess.
Yeah. Yeah, that
I was a mess, man. And I'm like, okay, I can't be living like this.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I got to get back to me. I gotta find my confidence again. And so I just started working on that. And I did one of the things that we talked about before, doing things that make you uncomfortable.
Yep.
And I said I gotta go someplace by myself, and I gotta work it out. And so I went to this conference, this business conference, and I went alone. And it caused me to have to talk to strangers and ask for help and just navigate on my own, which doing those things caused me to look up things that could help me do what I needed to do. And
That
so
you didn't even know was there, huh?
no,
Like that app.
never needed it before because I had John.
Yeah, John.
Yeah. It's like never needed it anymore. I didn't need no cane. I didn't need no app. I had his eyes. So he took care of everything.
Yeah.
So I had to figure all that out. And it's like, and then on top of that, I'm feeling like, oh man, who's ever going to care about me,
Oh
So
man, right?
I'm in that mode. And it's like, it was funny because, I went on this cruise and I went with my mom and my friend, and one of the people on the cruise that was in one of the bands, I guess he was flirting with me, and I'd never picked it up.
Well, we didn't know flirting if it sat on our head.
I never picked it up, and they're like, man, that guy likes you. And I'm
huh?
like, you're right.
And with that being said, like for you and I, like, because we got married very young.
Yeah.
Not because we were pregnant, because we got married.
We got
right?
married because we actually wanted to get married.
Yeah, we got married because we wanted to. But we didn't
missed
go
all
through
that
that.
stuff.
We
Yeah.
didn't go through
We
the
missed all the, going out and,
and the flirting and
all
the
that
stuff like that, because we were both
got
so
snagged
focused.
Quick. We got snagged quick.
Yeah. Yeah, and we were so focused on our future, and we were so focused, like, because we both were in track, and so we were focused on our goals for track and our goals for college and all that stuff that we didn't have.
We weren't out partying.
And
we didn't do that.
and we didn't have a car.
No,
so
I couldn't drive, so
yeah, we didn't have a car.
that kind of stunted my growth.
But then a lot of people didn't have a car then either, so that wasn't a rarity.
But it's like we didn't do the parties.
No,
We just didn't do them.
no,
We hung out
didn't do
together. We went to the skating rink a lot, but we didn't do
that. I
the
lived
parties.
in the skating rink.
Yeah.
Lived in the skating rink.
So it's like we missed out on all that flirtatious stuff and
Yeah.
how to do that.
Yeah.
We didn't know how.
I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I don't now. It's just like,
I think it's a good.
do we need to know it?
I mean, it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing to know how to relate in a fun, little flirty way with the opposite sex. I think it's good
well, this is
to
the
not
thing.
get caught up in something, but to
Right.
just be able to have fun.
But what we did have, because my dad was a coach, so my dad coached like all the guys that were around me, because I grew up and went to elementary school, junior high, high school with the same people. And so my dad had coached all of the guys through all the way up to high school and into professional ball, right?
Yep.
And so I'm not gonna date these guys, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, but I knew how to speak to guys.
Right.
Because I was straight up tomboy, but I knew how to speak to guys
And so
and to
that's
hold myself.
That's what we did with the whole athletic thing. You
Yeah.
know, we had lots of guys who were friends,
Yes.
but we related to them as friends. We didn't relate to them as girls.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a good way to put that.
It was.
And I do the same thing now, though.
They were just guys.
The same thing now is like, what's up, man?
I mean, as
it's
a whole, I can generally talk to men as a friend with no issue.
None.
And I hear people say all the time, well, you can't be friends with men.
Yeah, you can.
I'm like, but you can though. But
You don't have to want anything from them.
No.
Because
But
that's all we know.
But we missed all that flirting stuff, so I didn't know how to do it.
And we definitely don't know if it's in our face.
It's like, I didn't know how to do it.
Unless it's direct to like, yo, baby, you
Yeah,
looking good
so,
today,
you know,
show. Like that. Then you're like, yeah.
they're like,
okay.
hey, this guy is flirting with you. I'm like,
Just
no,
fuck me to the table.
no. Well, it turns out he was.
He was?
It turns out he was. I totally missed it. So, so it's like, I saw him a couple of more times, and then I thought, well, he really is flirting with me. What do I do?
What do
I don't
do?
know.
Did you Google it?
So I'm like, maybe I should try to flirt back.
Oh, okay.
And so I did, and it's like, we ended up getting like just this little friend relationship because, he doesn't live in the same state as me, and he's a musician, so he's always out doing stuff. So, but what it did was it gave me the opportunity to just practice, learning how to talk to
communicate.
learning how to talk to men
Like a female.
as a woman.
Yeah.
Because I know how to talk to men as a friend.
Yeah.
As one of
that's so different.
one of the group,
Yeah.
I
Yeah, one
do
of the
that.
teammates.
Yeah, you're one of the guys. I know
Yeah.
how to talk to guys as one of the guys.
Yeah.
But I did not know how to talk to men as a woman.
Yeah.
And so I'm thankful for this time to just be able to practice.
Wow. See,
Because I'm learning how to get comfortable with it.
that I don't even, oh, man, I don't even want to go there.
And it's like, I don't know if anything
I
I don't know if anything is going to come of it or not, but I'm appreciating the fact that I get to practice
Yeah.
in a safe environment
Safe.
because
Yes.
I'm still not the club person.
No.
I can't even see in the club.
Right.
So if I go in the club, I'm going to be sitting at a table and I'm not moving because it's dark in there.
It's like, I can't go nowhere.
I
can't go to the bathroom.
I can't even see in this dang club, so it's like I'm not going anywhere.
Right,
So that's not my thing. I know I can't be anybody's house, but I get to practice
Yeah.
in a safe environment, and so that's been good for me because it's allowing me to get a new vision of what's possible,
Yeah.
just what's possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm appreciative of that.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
it's definitely wow.
It's definitely out like when you talk about like the comfort zone and comfort, because mine wasn't in that area because that was already the whole thing of the car stuff.
having to deal with all of
dealing
the
with cars,
all
stuff.
of the stuff,
Yeah, the stuff, maintenance and
all that,
renewing the car and
all the fun stuff.
yeah,
all the
that
fun
was
stuff.
just like what
But
the
that
heck?
puts us in the place of again, I gotta trust my father.
Yeah,
I gotta
had
trust my father that he has a plan for me. He has a future for me. He knows what's ahead for me.
Mm-hmm.
And we know it's going to be good because that's what he said.
And that's what's so nice about it is that he has another plan. Like his plan still is gonna go forth
Yeah.
for me, with or without.
Right.
Because the plan is for me.
The plan's for me.
That's deep.
And so it's going to be good no matter what. And that's the
Right.
thing that
I just have to.
that's the thing we have to focus on. It's like God's got a great plan and it's good. It's a good plan. It's a great plan. So if I can stay focused on that,
Yeah.
then I won. I'm on top of it.
Yeah.
I'm on top of it. It's like his plan is good, and no matter what it is, I'm gonna like it. It's gonna be good.
Yeah. This.
It's new.
Wait.
It's new.
Big step, right? My big steps are so tiny. Because I was like, okay, Okay, so they say you got to get out, kind of,
gotta get
meet
out.
people.
You gotta get
And
out.
I'm a homebody, dude. I'm a homebody, people. I really am. Unless you're
I
like
saw-
delivering something to my house, I don't know,
I
right?
saw this reel last night, and he was saying, "Yeah, I'm a homebody. People be talking about all you do is stay home." He's like, "Do you know how expensive this house was?
house is?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay home.
Right.
I gotta pay these bills. That's why I'm gonna stay home. You gonna find me right here in this house."
Exactly.
I fell out laughing so hard.
And that's true. But I
Like,
took
I
a
put
picture.
a lot of money into this house.
I put
this is
the
where I'm
app.
gonna
I
be.
put an app on my phone. It was some Christian date app. I
Abide
think that
app or
thing's been on
something.
there.
I don't know. Upwards. That's what it was,
Upwards,
wasn't
yeah. I think that's been on there. I don't even know. Not long, because that was big just to like do that. I was just like, ugh.
Yeah, I did the eHarmony in the match, and it's like all I did was just keep swiping.
Yeah,
keep
see,
swiping,
you-
and I'm like,
you-
I can't.
So you dug in.
I went for it.
I looked at that first part. It says, "Tell us about you." Like,
It's like,
oh,
oh God,
hell no. I mean, I'm just like, about me. No.
You don't need to know
And
about me.
It says 500 words or less. I'm like, oh my God. Because I never thought about
but
me without somebody else.
you have to be brave and step out of the
Yeah.
box.
So my daughter went online and she got like this
Hi, my name
questionnaire.
is Monique. I like long walks on the beach.
But she got these questions about, so you can know yourself, right?
Right.
And so it was 50 questions, girl. So we went through the questions and I wrote down the stuff or whatever. And then she said, okay, now mom, take that paper and then like kind of put it
Write it into this.
into a sentence. I'm like, are you kidding me? Right? Because this literally took an hour and something just to do that,
It's
right?
Like, I don't even.
Because you don't think about, like you said, you don't think about
Right.
yourself,
I don't want to be here.
right? And so then I said, oh my gosh. So I went to
Asking
my
me
room,
Personal things.
right? I went to my room and I'm like, Lord, I don't
Where do
even
we
know how to
start?
start this thing. And so then the first thing I put on that paper was, okay, this is totally, I am scared and this is totally not me, right? This is totally
Honesty.
not something that I do or whatever.
Honesty.
And then it just all put out, and it came out great, right? And I was like, okay. And I took it to my daughter and she read it. She's almost in tears. She's like, oh my God, this is totally you, right?
This is fantastic.
Yeah, she's like, you did a great job. And I'm like, okay, that's as far as I'm going. And I folded the paper
like,
up
here
and
we
I
go.
put
I
it
did it.
away. And I'm like, okie dokie.
It's like
There you go.
Baby steps. Baby steps.
You know what? I might never, ever put it on there,
But at least-
but I found out
At
something
least you
about
started.
myself.
Yep. At least you started.
Yeah.
That's what matters. You started. You took a step.
I did.
And then when
Baby steps to
when
5 o'clock.
When the Lord tells you again, you'll take another step.
Yeah.
And you'll take another step. And that's how we're gonna do it. We just keep taking one step at a time.
Yeah, little tiny deep steps, because that I folded it. I put it.
But
away.
you know what? I
my-
recognize through
I told you that I
through
did it,
my
right?
encounter, I recognize that I am an attractive woman.
Yes.
I am an attractive woman and people are attracted to me.
Yes.